So the Flyers played probably one of the worst games they're going to play all year. Plain and simple, flat out, not going to sugarcoat it in any way. Flyers played super poorly. Flyers played with no hustle, no determination. Defense didn't get on the puck. Offense didn't create open shots. Jake Voracek, offensive-minded monster. No shots. Claude Giroux, no shots. Kevin Hayes, 7x7 contract. No shots. Alright, so, as we already know, for the Flyers, who came in this season so far 2-0 for the first time since 97, 98, 98, 99, took on the Buffalo Sabres, who got Sam Reinhart back. Reinhart, big part of that offense, had been inactive for a couple days. So, getting him back, I guess, turned the tide, because Buffalo opened up the floodgates of scoring onto Philadelphia. Let's put it this way. Buffalo had, 9 players get on the score sheet. 9 players. That's a lot of players. Not as much as Philadelphia's 12 in game 1 of the season, but 9 players is still a lot. 2 players, as Reinhart and Lazar, both scored 2 goals. Jack Eichel and Taylor Hall both had 3 assists. So, Philadelphia's defense, big question mark right there. And honestly, I don't want to chop the whole thing up to missing Sean Couturier, but I think part of it has to do with missing Sean Couturier. Morgan Frost doing the best he can to fill in on the big league level, but unfortunately, Morgan Frost is right here and Sean Couturier is up here. That's just how it is. Sean Couturier is one of the best, centers in the league. He was a Selke winner for a reason. So, missing Sean Couturier, I think, really hurt, Philadelphia, not only in the offensive zone, but in the defensive zone. And I think Buffalo acknowledged that and took advantage of it. As you see that, they just had their way with Philadelphia, especially in Philadelphia's defensive zone. Gotta think Carter Hart, 22 shots, 18 saves for an .818 save percentage. That's 4 goals allowed on Carter Hart. So, Flyers head coach is like, all right, Carter, that's enough. You come out here, you come take the rest of the night off. You've had enough. Rough game happens. Brian Elliott comes back out. Brian Elliott, pretty solid so far as his career, in his career at Philadelphia. Veteran backup. He's not going to be a starter really anywhere, but he likes the backup role here in Philadelphia, and the fans seem to like Brian Elliott pretty much. Brian Elliott, 15 shots, 13 saves, 2 goals allowed for an .867 save percentage. So, not much different between Elliott and Hart. I mean, it doesn't help them either that they're going to play tonight as well, I believe. So, they're playing back-to-back games after getting absolutely blown out by Buffalo. And I think this is going to be a rude awakening for the Flyers, is that their defense and their defensive zone is a huge question mark still. I think sure that's a huge question mark. I think offensively you can't allow only one player to score. Nicholas Aube-Kubel, not bad. Not you don't want him being your main point scorer. He's not going to be your main point scorer ever. Assisted by Michael Raffl and Travis Sanheim. But 1 goal by Aube-Kubel against Connor Hutton. Connor Hutton isn't a lights out goalie. He's not a top 10 goalie in the league. Sorry, Connor Hutton fans. It's just the truth. It's how it is. It is what it is. But when you're only getting, 22 shots? 22 shots on Connor Hutton. 22 shots, 1 goal for a .955 save percentage. I'm not sure if they had yesterday off, so it's not like they didn't have time to practice. It's not like, playing last night and playing tonight. But that's just kind of embarrassing to think about that, Flyers dominated games 1 and 2, and then more or less just dropped a goose egg, and it wasn't even like they scored early and got the 1-0 lead and then let up 6 unanswered. No, it was late into the second, if not the third period, by the time they got that first goal of the game. And it was just not a pretty game, very sloppy, both sides of the rink, really bad defense, even worse offense. Gotta think how many players did not get shots on net. Drew Hayes, Voracek, Morgan Frost, all these guys you need getting shots. All these guys, who you build the offense around in Philadelphia, not contributing to the offense, not even putting, a puck on net. That's something that's going to be worrisome in Philadelphia, that, this is a 56-game season, and that this happens. Every once in a while you have bad games where you let in 6 goals, so on and so forth. But Philadelphia seems like every year it gets in this funk where they'll win, 5 or 6 straight, and then they'll drop 3 or 4 in a row that they probably shouldn't always lose all of them. And I think in a season like this, Philadelphia cannot afford to go into that slump they go into every year, where they drop 3 to 5 games in a row, but then will ride off 7 wins in a row. Now, if this is a start of one of those slumps, I think the Flyers need to look themselves in the face and be like, we are Stanley Cup favorites this year. You can't be taking games off in a 56-game season. And I'm not saying they should win all 56 games. I know it's not going to happen. But we shouldn't be allowing games like 6-1 where we're only getting 22 shots on net. It's not what you need right there, not what this team needs right here. That's a super embarrassing loss, and frankly, I have a page of notes. My first page of notes was like almost 2 pages long, while this page of notes is half a page of notes right there. It's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lines. 10 lines of notes, by the way, and I double spaced some of them, and I have a gap between all of them. So 10 lines of notes. There was nothing to take away from this game except for how bad the Flyers played. And frankly, this is probably one of the worst games I think I've ever watched the Flyers play. So I don't know. I think Niskanen, I think they're still trying to find a viable replacement for Niskanen, who did retire this past off season. Just surprisingly retired too. People thought he still had like another 2 or 3 years left in him. He really anchored that defense last year. And not having Niskanen on the team right now, I think is really hurting them, and they're trying to find a replacement. And I just don't think that anyone on the team can be their replacement. I know Justin Braun, did pretty well in Philadelphia last year. I know he's not going to be the guy to step up. Sanheim, I don't think is ready to step up. And I think Ivan Provorov is, frankly, your best defender on this team, hands down. He's the best homegrown defenseman, probably one of the best homegrown players since Mike Richards and Jeff Carter. Easy. That's what he is. But, and I think the Flyers need to find that hole for Matt Niskanen. I think the Flyers need to look themselves in the mirror, definitely, and get back on the ice tonight and just show them that they're competitive. If they lose tonight, they lose tonight. It's fine. That Buffalo team is not a joke anymore. But if they lose like you tried to win. Don't go up and don't let up 5 unanswered goals before you score a goal. Go in there. If you want to lose 3-4, lose 3-4. I can understand a 3-4 loss, but I can't understand a 6-1 loss with the amount of money spent on the offense in this team. So I definitely just need the Flyers to come out here and be better. Only way to put it, be better. Play like a Flyer. But that's frankly all I have to say for this game. And nothing happened this game. Nothing great for the Flyers either. Just bad all around. Bad offense, bad defense, bad goaltending. So hopefully they can rebound tonight. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow then with that recap of the Flyers game. So peace out, rock on, stay super classy, and have a great day. I guess I don't know.